Welcome back to Learn and Lab Watch Along number 6, Izayoi versus Kagura. It has been a few weeks since I did one of these. I got a little bit busy, but my hand's not feeling great this weekend, so I figured I would catch up on my backlog and start doing some more of these again. So, quickly jumping into this matchup. This one's a little tougher than some other matchups that I approached for the first time. It's a matchup where you can't be as floaty as you can versus other characters because Kagura covers a lot of airspace when he's on the ground. So you need to really play around that, even at a very low level. So, as usual, let's start just with the good shit. Starting at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then there's a few other timestamps I wanted to point out. I was doing normal mode pressure that I thought was good, or at least a little more decent than usual. So, let's hop around. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just a lot of stance cancels and pressure there. Let's jump to 336. Two A dash 2A throw. Also pretty standard stuff, but important to apply. There was just 2A dash throw, and I got a throw counter there. Thank God 2A's +1. What else do we got? 1130. Five A, 2A stagger, 2A dash, 2A throw. It's a lot of throws I just started putting into my pressure in this one, I guess. And shockingly, it works decently well because throws are hard to deal with in this game. 2153. And we get a weird little punish at the end, but 5B stance cancel 5B is something that haven't really been applying enough. However, it's quite strong. If you give me 1 second, I'm gonna swap into my headset here because I realize I'm just kind of bleeding audio through, and that's not great. So let me quickly switch to my headset. It'll just be a minute. Oi. Hopefully this won't cut out too much time for me fixing this midstream. Very unprofessional of me. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Alright. That's going to bleed through a lot less now. Alright. What else do I have on my list here? 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So after 2C, this is one of Izayoi's really strong reset points. Oop, am I not showing the right? I messed up. Here we go. We're getting back to the swing of things. Don't worry. Let's scroll forward a bit. So there, after 2C, that's one of Izayoi's strongest reset points because she's very plus after it. And against a lot of characters, you can get away with doing something right after it. However, against characters with really strong DPs, you should just wait sometimes and see what's going to happen. So this was the first time I applied 2C in pressure. This is very early in our set. And the first time I apply it, I immediately block after it just because I want to see if my opponent's going to DP. So that was a smart thing to recognize and test. 6 minutes and 48 seconds. I had a nice sequence. 6:48. Here we are. Okay. Stance change. And I even got a no-tech pickup. With the finisher. Let's go. I was happy about that. I think that flowed very well. 8 minutes and 7 seconds. This is a funny thing you can do in this matchup. Teleporting through fireballs like that. It's good in moderation, but when Kagura starts calling that out, you die for it. So I think I only did that. I tried to do it like 3 times in our entire set, and this was the only time it like worked really well. Other times I got caught before I got through the fireballs, so something just to test. Oh shit! I didn't even see that you were typing. I kind of just run these straight through with my notes, so I usually don't read chat. This is just way more convenient for me than recording a 30-minute video and then trying to upload it, because Twitch has like a automatic way to export these. But I'll try to keep reading back and checking. 15-12 was the next good thing I think I did. Here, I'm just playing around with the space that I want to get in. It's just kind of jockeying for the right position, but not getting in there completely. There I jump back and just get it out. And we get a knockdown from that nicely. I usually flub that conversion, but playing around in that space slowly is something that gave me a lot of trouble before. I think I usually rushed it and then would explode for it. 21:30. These are the last 2 that I got from my good shit notes. Let's go here. Low air throw. This time I remember to do 2C, 6C. OS there if they roll with 4-4. Oh yeah, I think I've seen people do that one on this knockdown. Let me go back to it. Let me see. Or wait, was it the previous one you were talking about? I actually don't know how big my stream delay is. I think you're talking about the situation after this. Yeah, you're talking about that situation. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen the 664 for OS, but it's not been my focus. Yeah. And then last good thing I think I did 2250. I had a good jail to the ground in normal mode. And I think I usually fail to apply these pretty well. But it's because I started with like JB that I'm like, oh yeah, JB can reverse beat back to JA. So JB, JA, and then immediately trapping on the ground when I landed. That was nice. That felt like melty. That was the last good shit thing I noticed. Alright, moving into the next part of this. So we're through that. Things to work on, matchup specific stuff. Just to call out quick Kagura stuff. Ooh, yeah, 5A, 5C when I land might have been smarter there, because coming back here, let's rewind a few frames. We're gonna have to go through the start of this again. Yeah, because like right here, I could have 5A'd to float him a little bit more, and then 5C to check if they're going to air barrier or not. And if they don't air barrier, then they eat the 5C. But yeah. Let me jump through my matchup specific stuff. Back here. This is just Kagura's like stance overhead from blocking. Like, I think if anyone's played against Kagura, you've probably gotten hit by this at least once. I wasn't very familiar with it, but people said that after blocking the first one, or especially if they start with surfboard, you should try to fuzzy jump it, because the surfboard is the actual scary low. Nothing else is really that scary, so that's just something for me to remember for later. At 14:35, there's the other Kagura tricky overhead. Not his grounded one, his instant overhead. That one. That one kills me a lot. Especially like consistent Kaguras like SerpenT can put that out like at very ambiguous timings, not just on wake up, but also from like his jump cancelable moves. That one's just one that I'm probably gonna have to build up more awareness for before I deal with it. What other matchup specifics do I got here? 456. This is a general thing for characters with flash kicks in this game. Is you cannot try to force respect with 2-3-6-2-1-4. Because flash kicks don't need to DP. They can just do down up. Yeah, for his instant overhead, I was going to look into more of his buttons later. SerpenT was doing it raw a lot of times, so I didn't see it come out from block strings. So when he starts doing that, I'll probably look into it more. Yeah, 5B, that's his little knee and the leg kick thing. First thing I actually have to lab today. I'm pretty sure I can jump this sequence. From pushing back, I forgot what that is, like 5C into the light fireball, I'm like, this looks like I should have enough space once I've pushed him past half screen. So, let me see. Okay. Let's set Kagura to do that. Let's get to the corner first. But then let's set him to do that. And I just want to see, like, how much leeway do I actually have? Oh, gotta readjust myself. There we go. Let's be in normal mode also, just for the sake of things. And then I think it's... yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to have to work on boom inputs. There we go. Let me actually start here. Here we go. Normal mode. Oh my god, that is so much block stun, actually. I'm like trying to do a 1-7 or 1-9, and oh my gosh. That is a way much more block stun than I was expecting. Oh my god. He might need to be farther than half screen. Jeez, that is nuts. Here, let me push him back just a little bit. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. He's got to be like 3/4 screen from that one. Wow. If I insta block it, I'm betting I can jump that quicker. Or maybe super jump. Let me try super jump first with just FD. Oh, I think I got super jump there. I can't even see if I'm actually getting super jump here. Let me turn on my inputs and we'll just double check real quick. There it is. I'm not getting super jump. I'm like way too lazy there. I need to do that way faster. Jesus. I have no fucking idea why I'm not getting super jump here. Oh my fucking god. Okay, no, I got clipped there. Super jump's not gonna get out. I think I've just gotta... I can try to IB this probably. That's tough though. Oh. Oh, it might need IBB. Ah! Okay, IBB and 9 jump should be decent there. I'll try to IBB that, and then we'll try follow-ups from there. That has so much more hit stun than I was expecting. God damn. This character's wild. Why does he get to do that? 707, this is a reminder for myself. 50 meter when he does surfboard, you've got to be ready to block whatever mix he wants to throw at you, because that shit is tough. Just gets him in, and then he gets to RC, and then you gotta hold some shit. I am always scared to try DPing there, because the second hit of surfboard's also low, isn't it? Let us refer to ye olde dust loop here. I thought both hits were low, and that's why I've been scared to try DPing through that. Low air and then all. Ooh, okay. If I block the first hit, oh, then it just becomes a matter of me actually predicting how fast it's coming at me. If I block the first hit, then I should be able to try DPing afterwards. Let me try doing a few of those real quick. Let's see if we can get that. And let me also here. Well, you do not need to be in GA right now. That is just messing with me. Okay. And let's start it from the corner too. Actually, kind of want to start from mid-screen. I be the last hit and throw them. Ugh! You can always do that? If I FD the first, can I do that too? There it is. RC and do the command grab to something. Oh, okay. I'd be the last hit and throw. Okay. Maybe I got there faster. Oh my god, is this for real? IB beats surfboard tackle. Oh! It's the, what is it, the follow-up that goes, not that one. Not that one. We're learning here. That thing, right? 6DA. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that just yet then. I'm just trying to deal with the stuff that I already saw. But okay. I'm gonna try, let me try DPing through it. Oh. Let me do, what did he do in that clip? Switching back real quick just to watch that one more time. What did he do there? Audio's gonna overlap for a second. I don't care. Oh, okay. He did, what is it, like 5A? Okay. Let's try that. Oh my god, I stepped back. Yeah, he did 5B. Okay. No, I don't want the step back. It's because I'm doing back with... Oh, because his stances have like, what is it? You can do that. I'm getting that. Okay. Let me just try 2A. There we go. Whew. I can probably DP through that if I'm really expecting it, but he might be able to make that gapless. I think that's what the point of that is. I think that's gapless. Yeah, it's fucking owning me. Okay. No, I cannot DP through that. That's intentionally made to blow up DP. Okay. That helps a lot. So I can't just throw out DP there. Okay. That's really cool to know. We're almost through these. Next one, just a reminder for myself also, is just be careful of air techs. I eat a very dumb air tech into death here. Tech forward. I die for that. I lose the game for that. That's just a small reminder for myself, just to be careful with forward air techs, especially against a character like Kagura. 8 minutes. This is one that was tricky kind of throughout the entire set. Let's see if I actually got this timestamp right. Must have been just before that. I think I got my timestamping wrong. Here! Yeah, it is right there. When I'm playing like pretty floaty, it's hard to get like a good feel on where he's going to end up if he does Wyvern. It's not 2DC. There it is. So when I'm like way back here, this is where I'm usually seeing the situation. It's like I'm in GA, I'm like being floaty, just trying to find my way in. Have him whiff something so I can take my turn. And it's like usually I'm in a really weird spot. If I'm in the air, I know I can do one of these, like a downwards air slash. I can throw a late fireball, and I've known that's hit him out of it at the end. It hits him at the end of projectile armor, so that works. But I also just want to see, like, people say I should be able to poke this on the ground. And I'm like, I've never tried that. Oh, damn, I can't use that. There it is. I was like, show me hitboxes real quick. Okay. Now I just want to hide menu. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Oh. Oh. Okay. That is still... Oh. That is a button to get under. That is... a little annoying. I don't know if 2B is going to get me low enough. 2C definitely does not get me low enough. But 2C has a disjoint. It is quite active. Oh, this does not seem that bad at all. Oh my god, whoa. Oh, this is way easier than I thought. Okay, okay. That's way easier than I thought. Okay. That's something I'm going to keep in my pocket. Because I feel like I tend to play very floaty against Kaguras right now, because I like being up here. I don't have to deal with the grounded fireballs when I'm like floating here. And if they do Wyvern, I'm usually like, I'm not throwing a fireball every time I'm here. It's a risk for them to start throwing it because I could just fall on them with like JB or something. I think I've just got to recognize the range where Wyvern will end, which is tough. Like, let's see, from round start, when he does Wyvern, it takes him a full block. Oh my god, okay. Takes him 6 cells. Or, that's more than 6 cells, isn't it? No, that is 6 cells. Yeah. Okay. 6 cells is about 1/3 the screen. If I think of it as like, well, almost 2/3 the screen actually. If he's like pure corner to corner, here we go. Maximum screen distance. 6 cells is a little over half screen actually. Jeez. Okay. If I think of it like that, I'll probably start getting the spacing because like when I'm standing here, then I can start figuring out punishes. Okay. That's cool. That's also given me a lot of perspective that I did not have before. Okay. Cool. We're getting to the almost to the max time that I like to run these for. So, going through a few more things I had. Patience can be good and bad. This is a thought I've had a lot recently, and especially in this set. I'll have this set uploaded also on my YouTube channel. It can be good because I'm not just eating constant counter hits or stuff, but there's several times in this set, especially in the first game where I'm trying to get a feel for it, where I'm just sitting in block strings for a very long time. Let's see if I can pull an example. Oh, here is just me scrambling like a fucking idiot. Wow. Multiplayer in the house. Here, I'm just afraid to approach here. Oh, so sad. There's some examples. Like here, like I'm very stiff here. This is gameplay that's too hesitant. Like, there's times where patience is good, because sometimes you just need to play patiently, push them out, and let them fuck up. But players like SerpenT are very aware of how you're trying to defend. And so he just sticks, because he's like, okay, you're not trying to challenge me ever on these resets, and I'm going to then stay on top of you, because I'm going to keep doing 5B dash cancel 5B, 5B just micro dash 5B, micro dash 5B, until you make an action happen. So it's important to get you out of some player strats. You can just wait and you will get out. You can hold barrier and you can get out. You can IB one thing and get out. But against a lot of stronger players, that's not going to work. So there's a upside and downside to patience. I think this is another important call out here. Is like, in this matchup, there's a reason I'm playing this patient. It's because my reward for things is not as high as Kagura's. And Kagura, like, defensively, when he's just sitting there in neutral, just waiting for something, has incredibly strong options available to him. Like 6C, BFAF, even his 5A and JA are like pretty decent anti-airs too. Like, he can blow you up if you invade his airspace recklessly. So patience is important in that sense. Overall in this set, like, I stayed out of his threat range way better than previous times I've played against Kagura. This is like the first long set I've sat down and played against Kagura. Before the exhibition I asked SerpenT to play these sets so I could just get some basics against Kagura. So this was the first long set I played, and I got a way better feel for how he tries to play. So overall, I think it was still super productive. Jumping to 239. This one is something I was kind of testing out during these sets. Here, let me just drop some combos first. So, ending with one fireball in the IB. This isn't punishable, but it's not an advantage. I sneak in another fireball, and in this case, CFAF whiffs, and I'm okay. However, at 441, this same situation happens, and I try to sneak in another fireball just for a cheeky little stock. And I die. I die for that. I take so much. Was that worth trying to get one stock for that much damage? The answer is probably fucking no. That's just a reminder. It's like, double fireball, if someone is just playing so defensively or they don't really have a understanding of how your pressure is going to work, like, it's a very easy way to cheat in another stock. However, it's also so risky when someone knows what they can do to punish you. Another general reminder for myself, 9 minutes and 6 seconds, just when you pop OD, the scrambles that can occur because of that. Hello, Killer Kitty. So this situation, it's like, you see this a bunch with like any character you play against that has a DP. Like, when you overdrive, like, the chance of them... Don't say that. You don't get to say what game this is. When you overdrive, just, it gives your opponent a moment to be like, okay, they are going to go through what I'm about to do, so I'll just DP back. Because if they're trying to steal their turn back by trying to defensive OD something, ODR something, I'm just going to fucking DP through that. This is just a common situation I got to remind myself of every now and then, because it still blows me up. Yeah, this is Hilda, and this is Gordeau. Gordeau is still bad in this game. Okay. 11:40, I had a small reminder to myself that you shouldn't always engage in just weird-ass scrambles. Like, this entire sequence. What the fuck is happening here? This sequence is terrible. I burst that because I'm an idiot. Like, this sequence sucks. I'm just kind of jumping and scrambling. I should have just tried to disengage. Like, if I need to just stop engaging, like jump, double jump, air dash, hold 9. Just fucking fly out of there. Stop trying to engage. That's a reminder for myself. There's also a failed air chase I have somewhere near, but I don't have it. It was really, really greedy. Just reminding myself just not to overcommit. And then, okay, to wrap this up, very quick combo things that I need to remind myself on. 253. Oh, okay. This was just, I dropped the no-tech pickup, and I just need to remind myself. Like this right there, I probably could have done 5C, I'm pretty sure, on the ground. I was way too late with my JB there. I landed it later in the set, but that's one that I should probably already have in muscle memory. In general, I think my fatal routes suck. I got a few like 2C fatal starters, and I just ended up going for like a standard route just to get stocks. Like, I'm doing the first part. I'm doing 2C in the stance cancel. Now I just need to do the Fireball 6A and the rest of the... No, yeah, Fireball 6A, another like 6C. I don't know. The route's like not that hard. I just don't actually apply it on my matches. This frame looks funny. Why does this one look so weird? His ass is just on the fucking ground there. Oh, this is an important one at 919. Oh yeah, she has way better fatal punishes for stocks or damage. I am very much skimping on those. I hate the max stocks one because it's max stocks but also not a good knockdown. It's like, For this one, 2 and 4D, 5C grounded non-counter hit. I think for this I should probably just buffer like a 236B or some shit. 236B Estrella maybe. Because going into 2C does not work if they are standing here on non-counter hit. Stocks are more important. I don't know. Sometimes I feel that I think it depends on like who you're playing, but also like the character they're playing. Like some characters it's like I just need to fucking knock this guy down. Like, I hate, like, playing neutral against some characters. Like, I don't think those 2 stocks are going to help me that much. Like, fucking Hazama, it's like, sending him full screen again just sucks. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I prefer 6 stocks with knockdown. And for that route, like, I know I can do that route, but I just have not started applying it. Oh, round start OD, yeah, round start OD is cracked. And then final thing I'll mention is this one. This situation. 623B counter hit with the 214B teleport cancel. This one I have trouble judging the distance on it because at some ranges at this situation you're able to dash further and get like sometimes 5B, 5C, usually just 5C, 623C. That's one that I've been struggling with. Is because here, yeah, I didn't dash far enough. Because a counter hit 623B is a full hard knockdown. Like, that'll send them all the way to the fucking ground. So I could have dashed deeper and probably just did 5C, 623C. A lot of times in matches lately, though, like, I am just doing 623B, 214B, and then just doing another 63B just to get in those stocks, because I would have had 8 there and I'm like, okay, then I could just go. But ideally, if I had known the spacing better, then this was 5C 63C that is hard knockdown with 8 stocks. So I think that's just a spacing awareness thing I've got to work on.